Now, mind you, I'd never dealt with anxiety before. Like I'd heard people deal with it, but I'd never, like never. And even the bullying thing, right? I'd never, grade school never happened. College, it never happened until I'm an adult, right? So I'm thinking I've passed that stage where someone can actually treat me wrong or, do that. So it didn't occur to me that I should prepare for such things or I should know how to stand my ground or know how, because I just wasn't ready for that. And so when I come into that space and I see this individual like deliberately, and 'cause so one of the things about bullying people have to understand, it's a repetitive thing, right? It's not just a one-off, someone say something, nasty to you or no, it was a repetitive thing. So then I saw this pattern of me asking for help and then that help being thrown back in my face. It's like, "Hey, just very simple things. Do you know what format I can use to write this H and P?" And what they tell me is, "Why don't you go through every single format in the EMR and find what works for you?" But you know that that's not the standard. There was a standard that was being used, but you deliberately try to make this hard for me. So I didn't understand that. Like, I was like, "What's going on?" And like I said, because I was anxious, I wasn't thinking. So I'm like, "Okay, maybe." And then there was, residents talk among themselves and you get to hear stuff being floated around. And so one of the things that came back to me was like, this resident just said, "You're just too stupid for them to work with." And so it was like, I was like, okay, am I really stupid? I've never known myself to be a stupid person. Then I start questioning my intelligence. I start questioning, but I'm like, I made it this far. I can't have been a stupid person if so all that's going on in my head. And then I reach out, so I see the pattern and I'm like, I see, like you said, you're in that environment where you feel like you can't breathe. Rod, I come to work, I'm so like, if I walk into the room and that individual is there, it's like my brain goes to mush. Like, it's like the anxiety just paralyzes me and I can't, you ask me a question, I'm like, I'm supposed to know that. But I don't, because I'm like, if I say the wrong thing, there they are staring at me and it's like, they already think you don't know anything. And then if you dare say anything wrong, then it's like, so it was it was a lot. I felt like I was drowning and I didn't know who to reach out to. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know what to do. And I said no one had ever shared their experience with me before that they had gone through. I felt I was alone. I felt like this was just happening to me and no one else had walked this walk before.